Well, Dance Away with Me is the story of Tess, who is a young widowed midwife. She's deeply grieving, and she has isolated herself in this remote cabin above the town of Tempest, Tennessee. All she wants is to be left alone. But that's not going to happen because our hero, who is a street artist, enters the picture. And all he wants is to be left alone. So we have these two characters. We have Tess, who her whole goal in life is delivering new life into the world as a midwife, right? But she's had her husband has died, so she'd had the most important life to her taken away. And then Ian North, I like writing artists, and I like writing from a technical standpoint. If a character is a writer or an actor or something, they don't have to go to the office every day, so you can keep them around. But I was particularly, when I was writing the book, I knew I wanted to write this hero artist, and I knew I wanted to get him at a moment when he was sort of in crisis. So I was talking to my son. I said, I know that he's an artist, but I don't know what kind of art. And he looked at me, my son looked at me like I was the stupidest person in the world. And he said, well, Mom, there's only one kind of art, and it's street art. And that just, it took me into this amazing world. I think we think of street artists as graffiti artists, but it's a lot more than that. And that decision to make him a street artist gave me what I needed in his character, this grittiness to be able to do the kind of art he does. So the midwife and the street artist just evolved from the story that I wanted to tell. Music plays a real role in my life because everyone in my family, right through my husband, my sons, and my grandchildren, everyone is musical except me. They are all singer. My husband is a classical guitarist. My sons are singer-songwriters. One is rock, one is jazz. Grandchildren studying musical instruments. I have one daughter-in-law who's an elementary music teacher. Another one, I've got bass players. I have got it all. And all I mainly do is haul equipment. When I'm writing, I don't play any music with lyrics. I'll play. I like to play sort of classical, Baroque music or from the classical period, no lyrics. I like to write. I have a beautiful office in my home. If I could turn the camera, I would show you, but I don't trust myself to do that. But I don't write there. I write on a laptop during the summer. I write on my screen porch. During the winter, I write in my living room. So that's one quirk. I don't write at a desk. I have to have these pens that I like that are fat pens, and I have to have my yellow legal pads because when I'm trying to work out plots, I have to sort of brainstorm on paper to corral my thoughts. Otherwise, they go all over the place. So I have to have my pens and my yellow pad to think, but I write on the computer. I would. I just finished a new Chicago Stars book, and it's called When Stars Collide. It is hysterical. I laughed through this entire book. It is the heroine of this book is one of the country's leading opera singers, which takes me back to music. And the hero is a football player. He's the starting quarterback, the backup quarterback for the Chicago Stars. These two are trapped together and they have nothing in common. So it's really a fun premise. I don't have a date for it yet. I don't know when it's going to be coming out in Germany. I don't know what the German title will be, but the English title is going to be When Stars Collide. Yes, no, I don't have a publication date, but I absolutely cannot wait for readers to get this book, because they're also going to see some other characters from the Stars series. I can't remember the German title of First Star I've Seen Tonight, but it's the book with Cooper Graham and Piper. And they are going to figure heavily in When Stars Collide with the new characters. That is the question writers hate the most. Most of us have absolutely no answer. We don't know where the idea came from. It's just something that forms in bits and pieces. I actually got the idea for this book when I was on a hiking trip in Sicily, which makes no sense at all, but that's where it came to me. But when I get my ideas, they're just little fragments. I have to really get in the book to figure out where the story's going to go, get inside the characters to do that.